Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to talk about how commissions work and essentially how do realtors or real estate agents get paid. Commission is negotiable at the end of the day. It depends on the parties involved. So whether you're a buyer or whether you're a seller and you're a real estate agent. So this is going to be kind of hard for you to picture because I can't just throw out a number or a percentage and say this is what your real estate agent should charge you. If they charge you above, then you're being overcharged, and I wish that was the case, but it's not. A commission there's so much things that go into play. There's so many factors and it depends on the situation on hand. But I just wanted to put this video out there to kind of get you a better understanding of how commissions work, and that way you know what you're getting yourself into when you're purchasing a home or when you're selling a home. Commission is not black and white, it's a gray area. So for instance, when you're a buyer client, you have three different situations when it comes to commission. So let me paint a picture for the first way commissions can work. So say you're a buyer client and I'm your real estate agent and I'm helping you find a property. So to make this situation easier, let's just say you're a tenant and I'm your real estate agent looking for you to find a property you can rent for a year. So we find a property, it's on MLS. MLS is multiple listing services. What that basically entails is real estate agents put up their listings for other realtors to show their clients to say, hey, this property is available for purchase, and also the other way around where this property was sold for X dollars, so this is what the going around market is. So you're a buyer, or a tenant I should say, and we found you a property that you like. In terms of the commission for that, typically you wouldn't be paying me a commission because it's covered from the seller and the listing agent. The reason why they're paying for it is because they want to pay a percentage or X dollar to me to connect them with a client, right? So they pay me a commission for me to connect you, a tenant, with the landlord. That deal is closed, the seller pays the listing agent and the listing agent pays me, right? So the buyer, you're like yourself, would have to pay me $1. But that's most cases, not all the time, right? Maybe like 85%, 90% if you want a number to it. But yeah, in that case, it's beneficial for you as a tenant to hire me as a real estate agent because you're not paying me $1 percentage, right? So that's why it's important for you to take advantage. And in this video above, I mentioned how my client was, trying to find a property for themselves to rent through Facebook Marketplace, but that didn't work out. It's the same thing here, where why not hire a real estate agent to help you find a property that you can rent? You're not losing anything, it's a win-win situation. So do check out this video where I go more in depth and explain it in terms of how he was feeling, and he's just living there currently and he's happy. Another situation where commission for the buyer is involved is where, for instance, you're the buyer client and I'm your real estate agent in terms of helping you find a property. You found a property that's sold privately. In that case, you would have to pay me a commission because there's no listing agent involved and they're not paying, obviously, anyone to list their property on the market. But negotiation could be involved, saying that maybe you don't want to pay all of it and you want me to talk with them. In that case, I would talk to them, see if they're willing to pay X percentage, maybe a portion of it or half of it, whatever the case is, right? So in that case, you may be responsible to paying a large portion of it or some portion of it in order to close this deal. Another way, again, is say if they don't want to pay it, but you really love the house, and you're okay with saying, I'll pay you your full commission. So the buyer was responsible for the full commission. So in that case, you would pay me as a buyer client to me for helping you find that property and closing this deal with the contract. And because there's so many things that go to play, especially when this property isn't backed by a listing agent, right? So those are ways how commission can play in with a buyer client in terms of not having to pay any commission or paying some commission or paying all the commission. There's three ways. Now in terms of a seller, you're going to have to pay a commission. There's no way around it. But think of it this way, when you're a seller, you're obviously going to be a buyer client, right? When you're selling, you're going to buy a house, whether that being you're downsizing or you want to buy two properties or, whatever the case is. So you'll make the money from being a buyer client, right? So hopefully you kind of have that perspective, saying instead of saying, oh, as a seller I have to pay I get this money from whoever is purchasing, but then I have to lose money in terms of paying the commission. Yes, it makes sense, but at the end of the day, you gotta sell your home, and you don't want to lose money because you could have sold it for a higher price because you didn't realize what the market was going for if you didn't list it with a real estate agent, right? We have more knowledge and market and statistics in terms of when we list a property, so we have a better idea, right? So that's why sellers do, in fact, come to, at least one of the reasons why sellers come to us or me as a real estate agent in order to sell the property. Hopefully this gives you a better idea of how commissions work, so that way you're better informed and you know what the process entails when you get to that point, whether you're buying a house for the first time, you're buying an investment property, or you buy, you're looking for a lease property. And also goes for a seller, you have a better understanding, or maybe you didn't, realize, you could be a buyer as well. So if you have any questions, please do leave a comment down below or reach out to me. I'm here to help with your real estate needs. Please do like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I have more videos coming out that can help you make that well-informed decision and maybe open your eyes to things that you haven't seen before or heard of before. And yeah, just have a great day. Thanks. Bye.